And we're live, gamers. Welcome back to another epic gaming adventure where we are going to be streaming for a very brief period of time because it is very late at night and I have to work tomorrow.
12-hour stream, let's go, yo!
Oh god, please. I have to work 12 hours from now. Also, everyone, I know nobody's watching this, but everyone in the United States, remember to vote. I am going to vote tomorrow because
I'm
it will
gonna vote
be.
for Jesus.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote for Jesus. Um, because voting is what keeps democracy running, and that is a big deal for everybody who likes having choices in what they do. Um,
Those who like to be free and alive and not, what's it called?
and not having a bad time.
Oppressed.
Yeah. Everyone who is a big fan of doing fun things with their life should vote.
Yes. I need
Voting
to figure out,
is for the best of gamers.
what I'm going to make the thing with the stuff, you know?
So true and real is the thing.
How stained miles? Oh.
What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna fade out the floor from the main hall a little bit into the
Yeah.
surrounding environs.
That's like a little evil tower. How much blackstone do we have? Not much.
You're building an evil tower?
Yeah, like an evil little tower. It's not actually gonna be an evil tower.
Other than the fact that you're like, I want to skin you inside of the tower.
No.
Why did you threaten to skin me inside of the tower if you didn't want to?
I might start.
No. See, gamers, this is what you have to worry about in the election.
I'm gonna go get a drink. I'm gonna go drink alcohol.
No!
Not really. I need to drink. Oh, I just feel like they're going inside out.
Drives me to drink. So we're just gonna be streaming for like a couple of minutes. By a couple of minutes, I do really mean a couple of minutes, like probably like 10 more minutes. That's gonna be, I think, the shortest stream ever. Because the one Unworthy stream I did, which nobody watched, as we all know, but the one Unworthy stream I did like a million years ago, I only realized I had somewhere to be like 16 minutes into the stream. I've had some streams that were like 30 minutes long. I might end up streaming longer than I should just because I forget to stop. So if you like watching the streams, which nobody does because nobody watches them, but if you like watching the streams, then you're in luck today because I might accidentally stream too long. So yeah. I'm just gonna go around and dot these nearby this kind of area. It's funny how the shovel mines things so quickly that they just like disappear from this earthly realm.
Yeah, and sometimes you can like dig so fast that it just fucking unloads shit in the game.
Yeah.
I saw something that really annoyed me.
What was it?
A woman. No. Just someone saying it's like, I'm not worried about the election because worrying about the election is bad for your health, like your mental health. But it was just like, obviously this doesn't affect you. Like it's gonna affect you, but it's not as detrimental as it is to like anybody else.
Yeah, I think if you're not like if you can just like choose to not worry about it, you're kind of in a pretty good position to begin with.
Even if you like, I understand his point of view was supposed to be like, oh, because you can't change the outcome, even like you can't do anything about it, you shouldn't worry about it. And it's like, I still have to worry about it,
Yeah.
whether I like it or not. That is something I have to do.
I feel like my design for the tower, like for the one tower, looks pretty good. Oh my
I do
god.
think it looks
I just got a funny moment where the underground terrain was loaded in before the above ground terrain, so I could like see all the caves.
good. Maybe a senior citizen moment over here.
What was your senior citizen moment?
I was like looking, it's like, ah yes, this is where I need to place the block, and I put it right next to it. I was like, why did I do that?
He's losing his goddamn mind.
It was like getting confused by my own actions was like the main thing.
Grandpapa. Oh my god, I thought there was a creeper, but it was just the glow moss. Not glow moss, it was the glow berries through the water pillar, and I was like, ugh! We were almost out of coarse dirt. I have to get more of that. Uh, and mud,
You
I'm
know
almost out of
what's
packed.
in Australia? They made it like illegal to be mean to old people.
They did?
Yeah, it's now there's ageism is now part of the like discrimination like league thingo.
You're like, god damn it, what am I supposed to do with my time now?
Yeah, but it, like I understand the idea, but at the same time, it's like certain things like calling someone an old timer can be seen as like a fucking hate crime, which is like that is insane.
Yeah.
This is not the thing you should be tackling in this country. There is so much. Like the other day, I saw like just an Asian guy existing and watch someone sneer at him for being near them. Like that is something you should be tackling, not some old people shit.
Yeah. I think there are some like very big problems that come with being an older person, like the fact that if your like kids don't take care of you, like you're just gonna like rot.
Yeah, but like that's the thing is they should have like nursing homes. There should be government run nursing homes, which there aren't.
Yeah. My worry always with government run things is that the government starts to try to cut costs. I mean, the businesses do that
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
but in Australia, that used to not really be a thing. Like you didn't like the government wasn't corrupt when it comes to like cutting costs on certain things,
Did it
and
change?
then the Liberal government came in, or the I keep calling them Liberal government. It's the Liberal National Party, which is just the racists.
I find it really like weird when people are like, I don't want to get taxed. Yeah, I saw it. Here, sorry, this is just very strange to me, but I saw a sign in front of someone's yard. There's a vote for my town right now to extend no to increase taxes for school budgets.
Oh,
And
that sounds great.
yeah, like
As in
that,
like increase taxes to help school budgets.
yeah, to
Yeah,
like
that's a great
increase
idea.
school budgets. And then there was a sign in someone's yard that was like, taxes are terrible, I hate them, fuck those kids. And I was like,
Wow, buddy.
and I was like,
Grow and change, my guy.
grow
Grow and
and
change.
change as a person. What is like I really don't understand it when people are like so protective of their fucking money. It's like, girl, if you are that
I have a
like if your kids are in a position where like I don't know if you're so secure and your kids like didn't go to because like if your kids went to public school you'd be like yeah fund the public schools. If your kids went to private school you can afford the taxes.
the thing is, I saw something that I like didn't think I would agree with until like someone explained it to me. It was, uh, so hoarding is seen as a mental health problem. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. When people hoard money, nobody bats an eye.
yeah.
People like are making over. If you make over like $3 million a year, your income should be taxed 100% past $3 million because that money is just like that's more money than you can spend as a person.
Yeah.
And it's like it really putting that in mind that it's like you are just hoarding wealth. You're not. That money isn't being spent. It doesn't help anybody in the
Well,
economy.
that's like the defining trait of a rich person is that they're a hoarder.
Yeah. There's literally like the fucking idea of a dragon. I'm pretty sure is just a rich person.
Yeah. If I was a rich girl.
And even the cool kind.
Na, 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 na. Baby, I'd
So
have
it's like
all
this.
the money in the
Oh,
world. You know what I'm saying, buddy?
yeah.
If I was a
Oh, I was
dancing
just
girl.
material girl.
The thing I find funny about that song is that the conclusion of it is all the riches, baby, all the riches, babe, all the riches, baby, can bring what your love can bring. So, like,
Yeah.
after singing about how she wants to be rich, she realizes that riches can't make her happy.
Yeah.
Which is also what happens in the one ABBA song. Wait, no, that's a different
Money,
theme
money,
because
money.
in Money, 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 she's talking about how money is not something you can simply, like, go acquire.
Yeah, it must be funny for people that just have money.
Yeah, she's talking about how, like, money is not something you can, like, it's almost not something you can purposefully acquire at all. Like, in very large amounts, right? Like, you can go under a certain set of circumstances, you can go purposefully acquire a reasonable amount of money. Like, you can get a good job, but being a billionaire is not something you do. It's something that happens to you, essentially.
Dang, I was hoping there'd be an ender chest up here, but it's not.
What do you think of my beautiful Great Hall?
I think it is very lovely.
It's just
Someone
like
needs to sweep the floors though.
you
There's
in
dirt
that way.
everywhere. There's dirt all over me.
No, it's like,
Oh,
it's very lovely. Like you for real, on God.
like you for real on God.
For real?
On God?
On God? I need to look up, fuck, my mouse isn't working. Oh, it's working again. Okay. Ceiling supported by wooden.
Japanese ones are really cool. I remember going to a castle in Kyoto, Osaka actually. I think it's the Osaka castle.
He's misidentifying Japanese areas. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Alright. I have found the design I want.
Oh, you had Nautilus shell. How cool.
Where'd you get the Nautilus shell from?
Drowned that was like.
He's just like me in that way, it's the thing.
You are always doing that.
Trying to figure out if this is the color I want. I'm feeling it, but am I loving it though? You know what I'm saying,
What's the
bro?
thing that people say? Does it bring joy?
Does it spark joy?
Yes, which is supposed to be like a thing to stop you from like hoarding, isn't it? It's like the I'll see if I can find what it is. But like the does it spark joy thing, I'm pretty sure is a thing to help you like throw stuff out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's definitely possible. I don't know the circumstances of its existence. Don't you want to stay here a little while? Don't you want to hold each other tight?
The KonMari method.
Don't you want to stay with me tonight?
Yes, KonMari method, fundamentals of tidying.
Oh,
And there's a bunch of rules. 6 rules of tidying. Commit yourself to tidying up. Imagine your ideal lifestyle. Finish and discard. Finish discarding first. So throw shit away. Tidy by category, not by location. Follow the right order. And ask yourself if it sparks joy.
so don't keep
Discard
things if you don't
anything.
want.
Yes. you probably heard of discard anything you haven't used in 2 years, or every time you buy something new, get rid of something old. But the Marie's method is different.
Hello,
Quietly ask
Connects and
yourself, does
Bills.
this spark joy?
Welcome to the chat.
Oh.
Currently just building a ceiling in Minecraft, my favorite video game. And Bard is telling me about the, where does it spark joy meme come from? Do continue, Bard.
I wonder if that's the meme, though. Yes, it is. This one does not spark joy. Yeah. It is from that lady. So, yes. I mean, it's a pretty good idea. I feel
Yeah.
like I should throw some shit out.
I was like looking up ceilings in real life, and I was just like, I was just looking at them. I was like, these are really cool. I wish I could build a wooden ceiling. I should build a wooden ceiling, and I was like, I should not build a wooden ceiling. Actually, you
This is
can't
like
do
the-
everything.
You've got that genetics where your mom's like, I'm gonna remodel the basement.
Yeah. Got those remodeling the basement genetics.
Hmm. Oh, my texture pack isn't on. I was about to say.
You were like, how does everything look like shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so right now we're just going through,
Oh, is the wax stuff here?
trying to figure out how to make my... trying to figure out how to make this area look decent. What I've discovered is that usually ceiling beams of this manner, like you won't see these in modern houses because they don't build it the same way. But if you're in a log house, they have these ceiling beams. You have one set that's larger and another set that's smaller that goes through the larger ones. So they tend to be, sorry, one set that's smaller that goes through the larger ones. And they kind of cross over them. So I think I'm going to use slabs for that. Oh.
I'll take my jumper off in a second.
He's going jumperless.
He's naked.
Something I recently discovered is that because I've been streaming for so long, I just will talk constantly when I'm playing a video game. Like, I was playing with Bard on a video game where nobody was watching. We were not streaming it. And I just, like, would not stop talking. I was like, I'm gonna go do this, and then I'm gonna go do this, and I'm gonna go do this, because I'm used to saying everything out loud when I'm like streaming just to like have something to say. It does mean though that when I'm like playing with him, where he goes and does something without saying anything, but I think it's usually pretty easy for him to surmise what I'm doing because I just will not stop talking. So I'm just like,
Oh, I'm always just paying attention to what you're doing, usually.
yeah.
I mean, what have I done recently that you can think of that I did without saying anything?
But when you, like, the specific thing I'm thinking of is that when you, went into the mushroom tower area, the tower underground, the tower underground.
Oh, yeah.
You just, like,
Yeah,
kind of
sorry.
went around and did all the stuff in it, and it didn't know which stuff you'd already done, so I was, like, going around and there was nothing there, and I was like, was there ever anything in this tower?
Yeah, there was. I don't know. I pick up the useless crap on the ground, which is usually what everything is.
Yeah.
I didn't really mean to like run in there and grab everything. It was my fault.
Yeah. This is
I'm gonna
this is
go
our
to hell.
storage area. Like, I based this on something I saw from a YouTuber a while ago,
You
and
should have just said, "I saw this in a dream."
saw it in a dream. Perhaps you've seen it, maybe in a dream. Oh yeah, if you want me to
I
give
fought
you...
mud crabs more fearsome than you.
I mean, if you're going to be sitting around for a while, or listening or watching, I can show you a tour of the whole area, because we have quite a few buildings around here. Hello, Elsa Mark 321. I'm doing pretty good. I'm just hanging out and building the doghouse, the very normal sized doghouse that I have.
What is the Nautilus shell?
All
do?
doghouses are roughly this size, I think. If your doghouse is smaller, I think you should rethink that.
This is animal cruelty. If the doghouse isn't a castle, then he has no room, obviously.
Yeah. Then
Well,
there
I
needs
think,
to be more
I mean,
space.
I don't think our doghouse is too small. If you were to measure the square footage you need for a dog and then multiply that with the amount of dogs we have, it's probably the castle's probably too small.
That's probably true, yeah. We do have a lot of dogs. Very
Many
actually
dogs.
on I'm kidding. A very normal number of dogs that many people have.
Look, they give you an update that has 1,000,000 dogs. What are you supposed to do?
That's a good point. What are they expecting me to do?
Not get
If
all the
Mojang
dogs?
gives me 1,000,000 dogs, by God, I'm gonna have 1,000,000 dogs. Okay, this looks pretty good. If either of the people in chat would like to see the whole base, I can show you the whole base. If either of the people in chat do not want to see the whole base, then you will watch me continue to make the ceiling. Oh, there we go. Come on.
Oh,
Okay, one second. I'm just gonna finish the middle row of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. And this one. Okay. 1 second, I have to fuck up building it 1,000,000 times while I'm on my way.
yes.
Okay. Trying to do it fast. It's making me worse. Oh god. Granted, I have never been able to do anything right on the first try in Minecraft. Okay, so gamers. The house is right here. This is one of the first things we built in this area. This used to be a like hut that we just put on top of a hill. This is the first proper building we made, I think. And this is where we used to have all of our chests. And obviously now it is the enchanting area, alchemy area, empty room, and terrace. That room has been there for like almost a year now and gone completely unused the whole time.
Oh yeah, that's
Down here, oh, it's raining now. Down here we have storage area. All the gamers love the storage area. By the way, this mountain is partially natural. There's a fair number of features here that are natural, like this pond here has
most
always
of the
been here.
mass of the mountain is natural.
Yeah, like you can tell that some of this is natural because it is hideous. That bridge right there, natural. So going over here, we have the pig pen. I made a specific room for most of the kinds of animals. The pig pen, they never like to come inside even though I made them a nice hobbit hole, which is kind of rude of them, but what are you gonna do? I had a chicken coop. This was just based on me looking up what a chicken coop looks like, and I was like, that's a chicken coop. This is one of the first structures we put here. This is an automatic sniffer farm. It's not completely full. Wow.
Oh wow.
One of
Still going.
the double chests is completely full. The other one has just started. And these guys have been here for quite some time. This is the sheep with the yurt. There's one color of all the sheep. Cows. And this is another one of the oldest structures here. This is the greenhouse. Bard made the frame, and I made the indoor section. I made this very small bridge, and when I made this thing, I was like, wow, I'm so smart. I figured out how to make the tiniest bridge. This is also a very old structure. Oh, thank you. This is the farm Bard setup that has lights that keep it lit up at all times. There's a silo. There's this contraption here where the composting happens. There's a
I like the hanging lights because you can't put torches in a field besides sticking them on top of the
on top of the
trapdoors that you can
trapdoors.
stick
Yeah,
down, but I don't like that. I prefer to have those little like lights and it looks like
yeah.
a sprinkler.
Wasn't it the case that you weren't going to put trapdoors there until I asked you why aren't there trapdoors there?
I think I had something else in the way first, or I had them on top, and you were like, "You can just put them under there." And I was
Yeah,
like,
and
"I
then you
don't
can
want
just run all the way flat. This is the camel house. This is what did I design this based on? I don't know. It's made out of redstone, though. By redstone, I do mean stone that is red and not redstone in the sense of the
red sandstone."
electric dust. Yeah, red sandstone. This is that right there is the lighthouse, which took a while to make, I believe. Bard made that one. I did not make that. Oh, I have not pointed this out yet, but there is a tree wrapping around this. I made this. It goes all the way up to the top. It's a hassle to go up, so we never do. That's why I made the lift. Oh yes, the library. Of course, the library. I could not forget about the library. This is a pretty recent addition. I mean, recent-ish. Bard made the building itself. I made this garden out here.
Well, I mean, recent enough. We had to take a month off in the middle there.
Yeah, that's true. And then inside, there's the axolotl zone. They're all just sitting up at the ceiling like a bunch of weirdos. Okay.
They want to be fed.
It's kind of... Are they okay?
Yeah,
Two of them are gray.
that's just the color of the axolotl.
I don't... I
That's the axolotl color. They're fine. They're like yellow, but through the water they look different.
I mean, I can definitely... Oh, I think they're the brown ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Since the Minecraft mob behavior is, like, as stupid as possible, they're all just,
There's
like,
this thing
sitting in a corner, like, running into a corner type of behavior, you know?
Something I do love about real axolotls is they kind of can look rotten sometimes. Where they'll just,
Yeah.
a perfectly fine axolotl will be like yellowy white, and it's just like, man, he doesn't look happy.
He does not look good. This is the entrapped chicken. This guy was, like, stuck on a cliff, and we were like, we're gonna put him in here. Yeah, the axolotls. I mean, they're definitely still alive. They're just not doing anything. I mean, Minecraft mob behavior is, like, as stupid as possible, so it is not surprising. I mean, the library is just beautiful. I love this place.
Maybe they're sleeping. You never know.
They're eepy sleepy. Here is the hole. Then we leave. Here we have the area with the bees. I don't actually know how many bees there are, because in Minecraft, bees do just seem to, like, spontaneously combust and cease to exist for some reason.
Me when I take my schizophrenia medication.
Here is the llama house, which is just kind of designed to house the llamas. Shockingly. Shockingly. Here's the horse house. The goddamn horse got out. I swear
they always do that.
to God, how do they do it?
It's because they can stand on the water trough and they just jump off of it
You know what?
sometimes.
Fuck
It's
these
rare,
guys. They can go wherever they want. It's fine. I don't even care. I don't even care anymore. This is the horse house. It's designed off a painting of a Ottoman stable, I think, from like the 17th century. I don't remember, but I just saw a painting and it looked neat, so. Obviously, the real one did not have a lake on top. That would be structurally unsound. Over here, we have the big tree. I made this big tree. Bard made this set of little guys in their house.
Maybe everything else.
Yeah, Bard made everything else. The little guys, we just like had a bunch of them, and it was like, what should we do with these? Put them in, make a fairy grotto to put them in. I don't know. And over here. Sorry, this is a very like me running around in circles kind of tour because there's a lot of stuff to show off. I'm gonna show the frog room last. You can get hyped up for the frog room. This is the foundry where all the smelters are, blacksmith. All the buildings have like huge space between them. I feel like I'm in an American suburb. Over here we have the gay church,
The Gurch, if you will.
the church, the church. Yeah, which was made by Bard, which is why it is so lovely. Over here we have the vineyard. Yeah, I just like can't make anything without references, so I end up making everything with references. This is the Glowberry factory. This is the vineyard. I made the buildings for this, I believe. Did I make a building for this? Oh, I made one of
You
the
made
buildings.
the stable hand kind of
Yeah,
worker
I made
garden
the
on the outside.
housing development.
Yeah, I made the winery itself and
Yeah.
the
And the fields. Here's a hobbit hole Bard made.
Have you ever been on the inside of that?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I like the hobbit hole. Over here we have the swimming pool.
Very
I helped-
interesting.
I helped to design this with my genius massive brain power while Bard was, I think while I was doing something else and you were streaming to me.
I think I was very ill and my brain wasn't working.
Yeah. We also have the Colosseum. There's a water tower over there.
You have a Colosseum? No, you have a Parthenon.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Bard. Somebody's a fucking nerd.
Well, I was gonna build a Colosseum, I just never did because trying to make a circle in Minecraft big is very hard.
Except for when you're a genius like me.
I'll get around to it.
And then over here we have gotta jump around all of the craters in the middle of the prairie. Over here we have this nice bridge Bard made. Everybody pog for the bridge. We have this beautiful creation. I love this thing. I don't know what this thing is, but I do love it.
It's just like an art installation.
This is the art installation. Bard made like a castle town over here, not from Majora's Mask.
Should have done that.
Wait, is it the castle town Majora's Mask? There's that clock town.
I think that's Clock Down.
Yeah,
Castle Town's from Twilight Princess, I think.
I don't know.
It's a called Castle Town.
And he also made a tower over there. Oh, I didn't even show
Hyrule
up.
Castle Town. Spirit Tracks is apparently one of them. Castle Town is the area next to Hyrule, so it's in Ocarina of Time, Minish Cap, Twilight Princess, Spirit Tracks, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay.
But
And Bard made this little farmhouse here, which I think I helped with in some way.
I'm not sure. I did it while I was in your house.
Oh, that's why I feel like I helped with it. My computer helped with it.
Yes.
And we will end off with the frog hole. Everybody clap for the frog hole. Oh yeah, there's a mine here with a crane going into it, which I think is fun. Creeper that's about to blow. I have a bunch of enemies attacking me, which is kind of rude, TBH. Over here we have some ruins, which are pretty cool in my opinion. And back this way, we have the frog hole. Everybody get ready for the frog hole. Everybody pog for the frog hole.
Hog hole.
Right, this area right here is not the frog hole. This is the foxhole. Um, there's only a couple of foxes. I mean, there's just one right here. Two? Yeah, there's a lot of foxes down here. One time Bard let them all loose, I'm pretty sure.
No, I started breeding them and you get upset.
Oh yeah, you just kept breeding them, and I was like, oh god. This is where all my foxes go. I was like, Bard, we're gonna be covered in foxes.
They say, "Lo, lo, lo, lo."
Over here we have the frog hole. And now, you may be thinking to yourself, Axel, I don't see any frogs around here. And you would be right, and that's because all of the frogs went up the waterfall. They are all up there for some reason. They love to be up the waterfall. They're just all sitting here. Where did all my frogs go? I had like a million frogs up here. There's 4.
Oh, that's weird.
I had a whole bunch of different kinds of... Okay, there's another one. There's another one. I know I had at least one of each. Where'd my green frog go? Which one of you bastards took my green frog?
It's pretty high in a shrub or something.
Yeah, probably. This is the full frog hole experience. I figured since we had this ravine in the middle of the day, so we might as well make use of it, so I put a frog hole and a fox den down here. So that, oh, I haven't shown the village yet. Should I show the village?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I should probably show the village.
Resident Evil Village.
Resident Evil Village. The village is 99.9% made by Bard. I did make a little bit of it.
I don't give you too much credit.
This is also an automatic pumpkin and melon harvester.
Oh, this also the entire island used to be forested.
Yeah, this entire island used to be covered in forest. The forest met with an untimely demise.
Demise being a hunger for space and wood.
Yeah. So, several of these buildings were here before, but many of them were not. Bard built probably half the buildings in this whole town. You can definitely tell which ones are not from the original building. And I really like this one street that's 1 block wide, and it's like, here's the only alley in town. It's where everybody smokes cigarettes. We have a whole lot of villagers. They even have a prison. Let's go.
Yes. That was because I got so annoyed that they got in my way while I was crafting. No, it was something else to do with it. I think the trading took forever.
Yeah, so you locked them in jail.
Yeah.
Very tiny house here. This one's natural. I really like this one because it's just kind of hanging out by itself. This is not the crown jewel. The one's just like
Wait.
the little
Is this
church on the
vanilla?
pier.
That little wooden one's not vanilla.
This one right here.
That one is vanilla, yes.
Yeah, I know the tiny
I thought you
wooden
meant
one
the
is.
little one.
A fair number of these are natural, and some obvious ones are not. The biggest house here, though, is not a house, it is an inn. I decorated the inside of the inn here. It's called the Bloated Float because it is floating. Got this cartographer here, this guy.
Is there an iron golem still in there?
That's a good question. Is there an iron golem still here? You'll never believe it, he's still here.
Oh yeah.
There's my boy.
I should make a boat to stick somewhere.
Yeah, that'd be so smart if someone... Oh god. He'll never know. He'll never notice, guys. It never happened. He also made this floating island, which I forgot about until I saw it in the distance. Which is pretty cool. I really like this island.
I still need slowly to work on it, but I lose inspiration and walk away. It's also like difficult moving moving stuff around.
Yeah, this ship is really cool, Lombard.
my little tavern ship, or
Yeah.
yeah,
No.
a little trader ship.
Yeah,
It
this
needs
guy.
it's like a little sloop. I need to put sails on it.
I just noticed that there's a pillager and another pillager just like sitting out in the water.
Oh yeah, they spawned a while ago. And I
Yeah.
was just like, they can stay there.
Yeah, like what are they doing all the way up there? Yeah, this is really, really cool. I hope you continue working on it, Bard.
I will.
Like, you know, since you said that, I don't think I will.
I just need to get the inspiration for it. I was thinking of adding like a big boat and a dock somewhere, so
Yeah.
I was also need to make a barge that like moves the passengers around.
Why would you call me
Hypothetically.
Large Marge like that?
Large Marge? Isn't that the person for Pee Wee Herman's Adventure?
Yeah, Pee Wee Herman's Adventure. I forgot to bring this up, but I do have a haunted house with skeleton horses, of course.
Horse, of course.
There's a skeleton horse upstairs. Is there one downstairs too? Because I know we have 4 of them. We had 4 of them. Yeah, there's one downstairs too. This is the cellar. This is the staircase that goes down into the pit. I think this build is probably one of the better ones I've made.
It is very pretty.
It's funny how even making the floors 2.5 blocks tall, they still feel like really cramped. And when I was younger, I would build floors that were 2 blocks tall. Exactly.
I used to do that too.
Yeah, that's so cramped. Like, it's really uncomfortable. I think this is probably one of the better builds I've made. For our beautiful creation, which is this world. It's definitely the most complete Minecraft world I've ever played. So most Minecraft worlds, I tend to lose interest and also, like, I get too anxious and I can't make anything. But since you're always like, Axel, like, it's fine, Axel. You can just make things, Axel. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die.
I'm going to die.
I'm going to die. So that's why it's as big as it is, and that's why I made this. That's why I'm in the process of making this enormous doghouse for all the dogs we have over there. There actually is already a dog here. She's on the 2nd floor, I believe, of this main building. I kind of wanted to make this somewhat like a real castle. Obviously, I've taken some liberties, but kind of like a real castle. And here she is, on her throne. On her dog throne.
A
Think-
drone, if you will.
Throne, if you will. I think I'm gonna take a screenshot of the main hall for the thumbnail. God knows I never make the damn. God knows I haven't uploaded any of the VODs in like a year, but
I don't think it's been a year.
when I make all the thumbnails, by the Lord himself, I'll have one for this video. So yeah, that's the world. I said this was going to be like 13 minutes long. I lied. It's been 43 minutes. I really appreciate that there were 2 whole people in the chat today. That is very exciting for me. And if either of you guys want to watch a stream in the future, that is an option. You can click exclamation point. You can type exclamation point Discord, which will lead you to the Discord server, which you can then get. There's a like post every time we stream, so if you want to like watch a stream, then want to know when a stream is happening, you can do it with that. Or you can follow, because I think the follow thing does tell you if you
choose to.
enable it to tell you. I had to stop telling it to tell
I
me.
fought mud
but,
crabs more fearsome
yeah.
than you.
NX builds. Yeah, so if you want to watch another one, feel free to watch another one. I haven't played games that aren't Minecraft for a while. Does not work anymore? It might not work anymore. Should still work.
Did we just post a link to the server?
Yeah, please just put something for the server in the chat. It's been a while since anybody used it. People don't usually show up to the Minecraft streams, if you can believe it. There was someone last week though. That was pretty exciting. I've been streaming for like 3 years. For a while, I streamed every day for 4 hours. And the amount of people who show up to the streams is very low. It's kind of funny though, because the most people I ever had in a stream was for a Hollow Knight stream, and that was because I posted it in the Hollow Knight server where I knew a bunch of the people in the server, so they were all like, let's go watch Axel do a randomizer. Which was pretty fun. I liked hanging out with all the people that I knew doing a randomizer in Hollow Knight. I honestly, randomizers in Hollow Knight are pretty fun, but there's only so many of them I can do before I lose my mind. Didn't we do a randomizer with you, Bard?
Huh? The Hollow Knight?
Yeah.
I didn't think I was playing what I was watching.
Yeah, because I know I did one with Herring relatively recently. Every single time I try to use the HKMP mod, it's like, you have to kill God to make the mod work.
Yas.
Given that NX Bills probably doesn't know what HKMP means, it's the Hollow Knight multiplayer mod. There's only one. Hollow Knight is a single player game. It was not built to be multiplayer. And the one guy who makes it is just like, he's still doing it by God, and it's almost impossible to understand how to use even to this day, at least for me. I think it's just because it keeps changing, and I've been using it for so long. I played Hollow Knight before it was cool. Lol, JK, it's always been cool. I think I did play Hollow Knight before the majority of people who've played it, though. Just because so many people have played it.
This is a good level. Yeah.
In case you can't tell by the amount I'm talking about Hollow Knight, it is my favorite game. Oh my god. I do really love Minecraft too, though. Oh, we should go to bed together, Barton. You ever think about that?
Ooh. Yeah.
Like, maybe.
What if we put our Minecraft beds together?
If we touching my fingers together. I can just hear a pain noise outside and the door opens.
The wall is very thick. Ow.
Okay, gamers. That's going to be the end of the stream. I think we had a nice stream. 2 whole people showed up, which is more than usual. And I hope everybody has a good night, and I hope if you can vote tomorrow and you are an American citizen, you vote tomorrow. Bye-bye. Big kisses for everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.